viewers, welcome to the Family Circle. My name is Daniel Inyang. I'm your host. Today we have amazing guests in the studio and we will be discussing issues that pertains to the family. What are the things that makes the family strong? What are the things that causes issues in the family? And the topic we'll be looking at today is hygiene. How does hygiene affect a relationship? How does hygiene affect one in a marriage? And before we go into this discussion, to deep dive into the discussion, I want to start the introduction. I want to know our guests so that you can know them. Then we start dissecting this topic. I want to start with a great moderator. She has always been on the show to moderate us while we go on in this particular episode. So, can we meet you one?
Thank you so much. My name is Reverend Blessing Ajayi. He's one of the directors for the show.
Thank you very much. Yes, our lady.
Hi, my name is Inyang. I'm a guest on the show today.
Thank you very much. Sir, can we meet you?
My name is Felix Bolujo, one of the guests.
Thank you.
My name is Omolade Bolujo. I'm a guest too.
Okay.
My name is Mrs. Chioma Agilebe, one of the guests.
Thank you very much. Welcome and sincerely thank you for your time. We have just to discuss this issue. Now, we have problems in many marriages and it has been narrowed down. Some of them have been narrowed down to hygiene in various homes. And I want to ask us, do you really think that hygiene is a factor when it comes to having a healthy relationship? Yante, can you start? I don't know why I'm taking you first, but I love your green, you know. Yeah.
So yes, I am in agreement with what you just said, that hygiene plays a really important part in a relationship. You can imagine being with a partner who thinks that taking a shower once a day is good enough. And this can sometimes be in keeping with, oh, well, we don't want the bill to be high and lots of other things. But I would say it all comes down to values, what we were taught when we were growing up.
Okay.
And so that has a great impact on that specific individual. And sometimes it also has to do with the partner. So both of them play a role in that aspect of it, because if there is something that offends me with hygiene, I would be open enough to say to my partner, well, this is what I'm experiencing with you. Let us work together, and we would work together in achieving the goal of having better hygiene, better relationship.
Well, you see, what you just said now resonated with what my mentor said to me. He said he was trying to manage a home, and the wife complained to him, saying, my husband takes shower once in a week. Say, wow, what was the problem? He said, because if I'm not going out, I don't need to shower. You see, I'm just drawing from that. See, there are people out there too that said, since I'm not going out, why would I want to do that? So let me ask, Sister Lade is nodding, it's nodding. Maybe she has an experience. What's your take on this issue? Hygiene, relationship, and all that.
Like she has rightly said, it takes a lot of part in the marriage. Maybe like you're a woman that you're like freak with things that are not maybe debt or something like that, and your husband does not care. You tend to start quarreling or arguing about
Absolutely.
everything because both of you have a different upbringing,
Like she said, yeah.
like she said, yeah. But at the midst of it, I should think there should be a point of equilibrium. Like
Ooh.
it should not be what will like divide the home. Like some people, like you said, I cannot leave my house without showering. But some people don't see it as a necessity. They think, oh, I didn't rub myself on the floor, so why do I need to? Or if I bath too much, and my color is going to fade. Or thereabouts, yeah. So, but it's really causing a lot of problems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in some homes, and I've heard of a place that toothbrush caused problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the guy does not want the wife to use the toothbrush, but the wife does not see anything in using her husband's toothbrush.
You can see that's
Yeah.
another level.
It's part of hygiene because she feels it's yucky. The guy feels it's yucky, but the wife feels there's nothing there.
Does love come into that? Because the Bible says the two shall be one, but when it comes to yeah, she's bringing in something that no, if you want to win it, but to be carrying with you. I remember when COVID struck, they will tell you once your partner has COVID, they lock him up. Why didn't they bring you together? You understand? Yeah, but you're talking about she's bringing out toothpaste.
Yes.
That should be a personal thing for me. I'm not a health practitioner, but I just feel that is not right. No matter how lovely you are, you have to take that. Say this one, Though someone say, but we still kiss together.
Yeah, that's where I was going to.
Okay.
Because I know of some family, you know them, that both husband and wife share the same brush and they're medical personnel, and she felt there's nothing there.
Well.
And they say, oh, since I can kiss you, so what's bad in using the same brush?
Well,
But is there a problem in having toothbrush, or they cannot afford it?
They can.
If it's under
It's
that
like they
condition,
have the
it's
toothbruch.
I think from what
Like
she's
they have
saying.
the two, like both of them has the brush.
So you take anyone?
So you go there and just take anyone.
No,
Or maybe use what? I don't know.
It's
But-
hygiene.
Is that-
No. You see, it's hygiene. You see, wow. This is pushing me out of the old. I've never heard of this before.
Well, I've never heard. It's like like saying you can have fish and chicken on this on the same cutting board. Sometimes if you have maybe tonsillitis or some sort of irritation in the throat, if you use the toothbrush, you are likely to become ill. And if you realize if you have an illness there, you will tend not to kiss your partner.
Correct.
So I would see there is a problem if you're going to be using the same brush. There's so many things that could go wrong there.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Let's hear you.
I want to look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Honestly, relationship gets to a certain level, you cannot differentiate.
Okay.
Talking about toothbrush, for me, is the least thing. I've done it with my husband. At the end of this year, my marriage is going to be 30 years.
Woo.
And there's so many things we do together that initially I won't do it. But like I said, marriage has different levels.
Correct.
It gets to a level you become one. There is nothing too special. You have a husband or a wife that is so ill and you are the next person to him. At that point, you're not looking at contacting whatever he has or whatever she has.
Correct.
So I don't think toothbrush is a big deal if you're really in love with your partner. But when it comes to what she's talking about, okay, at this point, he has a particular illness that I'm not supposed to share some certain things with him or her. So I don't think if two people are in love, I have traveled with my husband and we got to the hotel. I left my brush at home. I used my husband's brush and we had to catch the next available flight. I did that because it's my husband.
Correct.
So I'm not going to sit down here and say, oh, it's nasty.
Yeah.
I also want to give exception.
No problem. Go ahead.
On exception, yes.
Yes.
That's when you don't have any option, but not leaving that both of you have to be sharing. But in case you don't have, or your own is broken, or you cannot find yours, and instead of you to keep your mouth smelling, you can actually disinfect the brush.
How do
No,
you disinfect
you
the
can put
brush?
hot water.
You just wash it off.
Okay.
Yes,
And
just
then
wash
brush.
I'm learning
and
so
then,
much.
and then
You
you
just
brush.
wash it off and
Okay.
That
brush.
means that I'm sharing, like I can't just go and outside and go and share their brush because it's my husband.
Yeah.
You know, I can do that exception. But that does not mean that I don't have my own brush.
Good.
I have my own brush. But on exception,
This is
I
beautiful.
can actually adjust at that moment.
So
Right?
invariably, what we're saying now is that there is no right or wrong answer to this.
Yeah.
There's no right or you just like okay, what's the situation? like you said,
Situation, yes, it
The
depends on the
situation.
situation, yeah.
So,
The situation,
like
yeah.
what I said,
Mhm.
it wasn't available. I forgot
you-
my
Yeah, that I
have to
understand,
use-
yes,
Correct.
yes,
Do you understand?
definitely,
So
yes.
when you look at it from that perspective,
Yeah.
and you are home, okay, let me even take for instance, I'm home, and I just get to my toilet. Of course, it's just me and my husband, and at this point, okay, which one is actually my brush?
because you have the same color, right?
Even if it's not the same color, probably I just forgot,
Okay.
and I'm not trying to be too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
I must
holy about
exactly
Yeah, yeah.
who owns this and who
Correct.
owns that.
Yeah.
I just goes, okay, probably you say, oh, this woman what's
Just
wrong
wash
with
your
her?
mouth and go.
I just pick a brush, wash
Wash
my
your
mouth
mouth.
because I know it's my husband's.
Yeah.
Brush.
Yeah,
Brush.
that's one person
I think
sharing
I
Brush.
have that similar thing.
Yes.
My husband own is blue, my own is the other color. Sometimes I forget which one is
Oh
which.
ho.
But I now notice my own that my own is not. it's
You are
still stronger.
brushing.
So, but whichever way,
Exactly.
but at least I have my own. It has its own.
Correct.
So
This is good. You see, while this can cause problem in a home, these are just things that you just look at. How do we resolve it? We'll get to the solutions. That's good. I want to bring Mr. Felix on board. Hygiene. Some women, they don't know how to keep their kitchen. They pile up, pile up, pile up. Have you ever seen that before? What's the experience?
Yes, I've experienced that before, and it's something that men doesn't like. Like getting to your house and seeing the kitchen scattered, placed in the washing basin,
Yes.
not washed, floor dirty. Men doesn't like that when they come back from work or when they are at home. So normally it's going to bring some grudges or misunderstanding between the husband and wife. That, oh, why is the kitchen so dirty like this? Why did you keep this one like this? You know, probably maybe he's expecting visitors and visitors are coming in and everything is clean. So maybe they are using open concept kitchen to the living room, things like that. So it affects our relationship.
Okay. So, Reverend, from what Mr. Felix has said, why do you think women, they know very well that their husbands don't like dish? Some people leave it till the next day and they don't think there's anything wrong. It's after all, we're going to wash it in the morning. Why do you think people are doing that?
you want me to be specific?
Please be yourself.
Okay, it's okay that sometimes maybe the woman is tired couldn't clean up or wash after doing excessive work, right? Yeah. So, but I want to look at it in another perspective that, okay, let's say your wife, you know how to cook. She's not very good in washing, right? And we are in a world whereby, especially in a world whereby people feel that, oh, it's only woman that wash, it's only woman that clean. Is it wrong that when the man comes to, you will see that the thing is dirty and help? Because you see in a family, there are some couple that the man can clean and make sure they do things. Some men marry wife that they actually are not very good at. You know actually that when they finish cooking, that the whole place will be messy. It's what to choose. So I know that every man knows their wives or every woman knows their husband, right? So it's knowing your wife that she doesn't like some people they will put things everywhere. Actually, I don't like that. I want to see under my chairs. I want to see all the corners. That's what I want to see, you know. And for women, well, like I said, it's a choice of the man. Before you marry the woman, you would have known her strengths.
But it's not in all cases. Do you agree with me? It's
Okay.
going to, it's so, yeah.
Can I say something?
Please.
Yeah. So, is there a job specification?
In what, in marriage?
Yeah.
No, she has made a very valid, in fact, I was going to go there, but she hit it, that keeping your dishes overnight is not a man's work. It's not a woman's work. You just need to, that's what I'm drawing out from that. You need some men, they have this entitlement mentality that our, I don't like that. I for one I still wash. I for one I still take care of my things, I do all those things. Not that my wife said I should do it, right? I just feel that there's nothing in this thing. But some people, their ego will not allow them to do that. And they put pressure on the woman. So thank you very much.
Okay, can I just
Yes.
okay, like the pressure. I always advise that if you know that your wife is not good at this, instead of you to because everything we
No,
are
when you say
discussing,
not good at it, this to wash plate. Plate is
no,
not,
no, what I
you
mean,
don't go to
there are some
university
people
to
they
make the wash
cook,
plate.
they are good in stocking and they will not wash it at time. Some are like
Okay.
me, when I'm cooking as I'm cooking and washing and cleaning everywhere.
Yes.
That's my nature.
Yes.
Some people cook and they pie.
And they now wash later.
Like no, sometimes they will not even wash. By the time they finish eating,
You
they
go and
will
sleep. And
maybe
come back.
another time they will go and wash. You know, the husband will know. Women are like that. So
I am like that. Let me just
Okay.
come from there.
Okay.
I can cook for as many. I even discussed it this afternoon. I can cook for 1,000 people very well. I can prepare the whole thing down and I'll cook. But tell me to wash the dishes is so annoying. So now I know my weakness and I know my strength.
Correct.
In marriage, I always tell people marriage is covering.
Mm.
The man's strength is the woman's weakness, and the woman's weakness is the man's strength.
Correct.
If you understand who you are, you work on it to satisfy your table, your home front. Because I know I'm lazy in that aspect, not lazy in quotes,
Yeah.
but because I know in that regard I don't like it. What I normally do is ask someone to help out when I'm done. But your question is like a woman who consistently pile up plates,
Yeah.
doing nothing and can't keep the kitchen clean.
Correct.
This is an exceptional case. It's not acceptable.
Mm.
Because in a home, you are the one to make sure that the home front is okay. I am telling my story, but if you don't know, when you come into my house, you won't know I cook and I don't clean.
Mm.
So my husband was able to cover that weakness by having someone to help me in that regard because he knows it's a whole lot to go to the market, come
And cook
prepare the
for
food,
1,000
and
people.
make sure everybody is satisfied.
Wow.
So if my weakness is the inability to take care of the dishes,
Then
you
somebody
understand?
must see. Yes, I want us to hold it there. I will come back here because I see something that your husband is doing, though he's not doing it, but he's kind of finding solutions to it.
Yes.
Well, viewers, we are on Family Circle. We want to take a break now. When we return, we will continue with this discussion. Hygiene in relationship is something that is very key, and please stay tuned as we come back. Thank you. Okay, viewers, welcome back to your program, The Family Circle. We went on break just briefly while Ms. Choma was giving us some kind of illustration of the weakness of a man is the strength of the woman. The strength of the woman and she made a very valid point that struck me. That is, whenever she has an opportunity or event to cook for 1,000, she's tired, she keeps it, the husband notices and try to fix that. That is what I am taking home there. You don't need to wait for your wife to tell you, please do this for me, because sometimes it causes chaos. Or what do you think? Yes, I think that is it. But I want us to take it a bit further. We have people that have problems with body odor. Body odor. You see a woman or a man who does not shave, and the man will tell you that, well, why am I shaving? And nobody's telling him or her that, hey man, you are not smelling nice. Ah, I want to start with you, man. What do you see in that? Can that really break a home?
Well,
It's a tough one, but it's going to go around. But I want everybody to say about it because a lot of people are having that issue. I know somebody who said, see, I want to leave this home. What's the problem? He said, my husband is dirty. I said, is that why you want to leave? He said, it's dirty. I've tried everything, it's not working. So let me hear you.
Honestly, is a turn off.
Okay.
Body odor is a turn off. As a person, as one, I love when I perceive something nice around people that work for me. Then you talk about the man you sleep with. Is a turn off, or the woman you sleep with.
So invariably, it's going to affect even sexual relationship.
Definitely. If you have a body odor, every part of your body will stink. Of course.
Mm.
So there are remedies.
Yeah, we'll come to the remedy. You just want to know how it feels. Now you say it's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Right. I want to hear you.
I
Ma.
think you should personalize how when you are in such situation.
No. She's not in the situation. If it's a turn off for her, just tell us. Some people, I know you smell well. So okay, tell me. What do you want to tell me?
No, because there are processes on
Okay.
this, right?
Okay.
So as a woman, for me, bathing is my hobby. I love bathing. I can bath 3 times because it makes me feel good, feel cool, feel refreshed. I want to always be smelling good.
Correct.
And there is some things that you just spray on your body before you go to bed, right? So you clean up very well, like smell good. You are attracting your partner close to you. You can't even see with that gumming on you, right? So these are the strategy. A woman will just come and just go and just like, no. There must be a driving spirit by how you treat yourself. Some people use nightgown. Some is the smell, the aroma that come from their body.
What she has already said that your upbringing. Now, someone who grew up in a place where hygiene was not a top notch for them, and he gets to a home. Maybe the man did not notice. Sorry that I'm using a lady, but either way, you understand? And suddenly you notice this. You understand? Yet, you are saying it's a turn off. In that situation, how do you bring that person to that realization that, hey guy, some people find it difficult to tell.
See, I'm
correct.
still coming.
Hold on. Let me.
Some don't even know
that
they have body odor.
Correct. Okay.
I had someone before that had that challenge.
Okay.
She doesn't know.
Okay.
And she's very beautiful.
Wow.
Character-wise.
Confirm.
So what I did, I got close to her.
Correct.
And I made her relax. And I told her there's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I don't want you to take it from a bad place. And I will help you. And she said, what is it? And I explained. I said, this time you come into my office, I know you enter, even if I'm not around. When I come in, I know you are there.
So people have that strong,
very strong
odor that once they pass. In fact, I was, where was I today? Somebody just passed. Yes, I was just going to my parking lot. Somebody just passed. I just told her, they don't pass.
So it's like that.
And they may not know.
They may not know.
Yeah, Reverend, you want to say something? Let's hear your view.
No, what I want to say, because see, when we are saying this thing, personalize it and detail it. Even when you have the answer, it comes with process. So let's say now.
I don't want us to bring solution. We are looking at what is causing issues.
Know. So what
then we now look at solution.
That's the situation.
Yes.
Okay, situation now. Let's say you have a husband or a partner that always doesn't want to bath and also. So first of all.
And also a wife too.
Okay. First of all, you have to demonstrate what it takes to be clean and neat.
Okay,
right?
So you show by example.
By example, make sure you tidy up. Let your bedding, everything be clean. Make sure, in fact, when your husband sees that you're always smelling good, you don't need to remind him.
How?
Because he will go and take a shower. knowing that if he doesn't take a shower, of course he will not even want to near you. So there is a way a woman handle this situation that the man will not feel so inferior.
Sorry to cut you short. Sometimes it don't go that way.
Mhm.
How?
Even if you shower, it's seeing you turning to fish in the bath, and it doesn't want to.
It won't,
Really?
it won't change.
Yes.
Yeah, there are people like that.
There are
Then
people
nothing
like that.
happens. So
Then
That
you will go elsewhere. So
You
you
see?
don't have to
You see?
marry to go to where he
Do you see?
wants you to go.
because normally if you ask
This is
the
mad.
man that look
Sorry,
that
some people
like,
are out
go
there
take your shower,
that
go
don't
take
care
your shower.
about that smell that is
because you
bothering
want to be
you.
close to you.
Yeah.
That want to be with you.
You see what she's saying now. We are trying to give solution to our viewers. Now she's bringing out a very germane point, because if you say, okay, I know, like she said, there are some men, right? They have this mentality that I'm the head. If I don't shower, nothing.
Yeah.
Why will you command me?
I have my rights. I'm marrying you.
Yes. I
Oh,
have
yeah,
my-
let's
people,
go.
people are like that now. Even like you said, if you turn to fish, when you finish, you still come out,
I
right?
believe it.
You
Now,
that will beg him to.
Now, if you now say that, hey, you're not going to get to Jerusalem today, say no problem, I can go to Jericho, and he leaves Jerusalem, goes to Jericho, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But we'll come to the solution. Reverend said something now that I want to throw to Mr. Felix. You said something about burdens. How long do you want your burdens to be naturally? Because some people will tell you, leave it. So people keep burdens for 1 month. Yeah. We're talking about hygiene. Some people don't like it. So let's hear you, sir.
Bedding is a very important aspect in relationship or marriage. Like while I was in the university, I love to lay my bed. No matter what happens, my bed is always neat. And there was an occasion that somebody entered my room behind me. Immediately I entered, I noticed that somebody entered my room because my bed was rough. So I know somebody entered. So bedding is an important aspect, and I love doing it. If I
You don't wait for your wife to do it.
no.
Correct.
I love doing it. If I lay bed for
Because he
you,
has a way he must be. Which I don't know how to do.
So he takes care of that. That's good.
That's good.
if I lay bed for
Do you beg him to do it? It's what he loves to do. Like you said about the strength. I love this. Leave it for me, I'll do it. Yes, go ahead,
yeah,
sir.
so if I lay bed for you, it's going to be like a 5-star hotel.
Whoa!
Yeah, some are like that.
That's right.
That's good. That's good.
But
That's good.
sometimes some people like my eldest son is like that. He learned from as he's growing up, even in school. So when you now get married, you think that you marry a wife. Even if you marry a wife, you know that just like you do, you can take responsibility.
Yeah.
So that's but most men don't even care. They can lie in that place without even like
Clothes on it.
even if the thing is removed himself, you know.
They don't-
But
they
now
don't-
the
they
woman
don't.
might be good at making sure that that's okay. But I don't have problem if you don't know how to do things well. But
Okay.
what the problem I have is when you now argue, knowing that things need to be done well. Like I tell people, look, if you don't know how to do something, right, the other person is doing, just appreciate, compliment, and then maintain it. Don't just be you all the time,
You see,
because everybody need that.
like your auntie said earlier about upbringing.
Yeah,
Like
values.
like it's very key.
Yeah, values.
Like my
Values.
daughter, when she wakes up, she just goes and says, no, come on. You have to take care of your baby, because if you allow her to start going like that, she grows up and thinks that is life.
Yes.
You understand? And I want to now bring the issue of this. We're still talking about this issue of hygiene into all this relationship. To you as a person, how do you manage a man who has mouth odor?
Well,
When you got married, there was no mouth odor, but now suddenly you discover. So
I would start first by researching, you Google and to find out how can you, like sometimes you can change the diet.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, you can change the diet. Certain toothpaste are really good for stuff like that. and then we can maybe go to the physician together.
Correct.
I mean, like, so with families, this is what I used to do. Let's say 5 years ago, we would always have a family meeting every Sunday
Wow.
with everyone.
Okay.
So everyone was able to share their views as to what's happening in your life.
Mhm.
It was an
like
open,
interpersonal relationship. You
yes,
must know what.
yeah. So
what
it was
you're
open,
doing.
so everyone could speak openly, and so many things would come out, even like with hygiene. So with me as a parent, I always want to set an example. So I sometimes get very hard on myself, and so I'm always setting the example whereby I cook and clean at the same time. My towels are only white in the house.
Correct.
So the minute something, they know they have to change it, even if they just use it in the morning and it becomes dirty, it goes into the laundry right away. The thing with wiping the counters, we only use paper towels. Yeah, so I teach them wipe and throw away, wipe and throw it, never wipe and do like this. And again, all of that was taught by my mom. I grew up seeing my mom every morning she got up. If there was anything, dishes left in the drainer, she would boil hot water first, wash them with soap and water, but still she uses the hot water to disinfect them.
Yeah.
The floor, you can eat from the floor.
Mm.
And that's what I saw. I saw structure in every single aspect. And it was not shoved down through our throats, but it's like a brand, like my mom created that brand. And so
And
we
you have
became,
to continue the legacy.
that's what we did.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
I am a reflection of
Of
what. Yeah. So that's why I talked so much about values, because I think value weighs in a lot with every single
Correct.
thing that you do
That's
in your
right.
life,
Yeah.
regardless of what it is. And so it's paramount for me, even though sometimes it's very difficult, but because I am a mother, I'm a teacher, I'm more than a woman. I'm a sister, I'm an aunt. So when people
You are
call
a
me woman,
man.
don't call me woman.
You are a man. You
No.
are everything.
Well, not that I'm everything.
I understand what you're saying.
But yeah,
I'll
but
put
you
it
know,
right.
and so hygiene is really a give and take thing, because I too have, I'm still learning every day. I'm still,
Correct.
so it's all of us. So I'm sure that
You
I
know,
have weaknesses.
Yeah.
Probably.
there's-
So we call that blindsided.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's this saying they said, is it the cleanliness?
It's
Is
next
to
to
next to,
godliness.
though it's not in the scriptures, but
It's
it's
just the
what
same.
people have come to say. But I want to throw this question too. From your point, I want to throw to Ms. Omolade. Why do people like using, because I for one, I like using a white toner. And I have a reason why I'm using it. Why do you think people like using colored toner? Particularly, we're talking about couple now. Why?
I think it's just people's choice,
Choice.
and maybe colors. It's people that like colors,
Okay.
because I don't buy white towels for my kids. Not because
Why?
Not because they can't maintain it,
Why?
but I like differentiating their towels.
Okay.
Blue for the boys, like different colors
Pink
for
for
the
the
girls, so that you can easily identify your colors.
Okay.
I have mixed colors. I have white and I have other colors, but I just think it's nice.
But yes, Reverend. Colors, towel.
Anyway, I love colors, I love white. But you see, in character in woman, there are different personality. There are personality of those who are very, very busy. People that are very busy, they do everything and they keep it when they come, they do it when it's comfortable for them. There are people, they are busy, but they are more in, some people when they wash, they will go and iron all of them and fold it. People like me, I don't have time for that. Like I'm so busy that the time I'll be ironing when I'm supposed to rest, I need to rest. But some people, even if they want to greet, they'll say, no, I can't go anywhere because I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this.
Yeah,
But-
well, I'm looking at now the color.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like it's part of it, right?
Okay.
So the same thing in colors, right?
Yeah,
Like some people
what
that
do you
have
prefer?
white. Me,
What do
I
you prefer?
like white, like I said.
So why do you like white?
I always like white.
Okay, I want to know the
For some
reason.
reason. Because it's pure.
It's pure.
Yeah, sometimes I just, for the boys, I buy different colors.
Because
But white, I like white.
because for the boys because.
So that they can identify
Maintain it.
and they can maintain.
Okay, so you're following what
for some reason,
Yeah,
but
auntie.
for white sometimes.
Yours is white.
Yeah.
Why white?
Again, I want them to see when
It's dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to see when it's
Let me
dirty.
talk about white again. Like I like white so much,
Yeah.
but I'm not the kind of the person I'll be washing, soaking all the time. So I know that if I have to maintain it,
Okay.
if whenever I'm using white
Yeah.
is very like you must keep it clean
Okay.
because any little stain.
Because you see, that is why I say that's where you know hygiene. Because once I use white, I know though I have a time I look I use it for these days, but before those days elapses, if it is dirty, I could say, oh, this is dirty. Let me pick up another one. That's fine. But I want to ask Chioma now.
Yeah.
Some people soak their clothes. Men and women soak clothes for days.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I know where I'm coming from.
Mm.
Is that right? What do you think?
Very wrong.
Okay.
Absolutely. When you see someone that does that, you know the person is dirty.
Really?
Yes, it's dirty one, and it's very lazy.
Two things going together, dirty and lazy.
Lazy.
Okay.
Yes. Talking about white, I love white.
Mm.
My whole bedroom, everything there is white. So white because I want to know when it's clean and when it's dirty.
Correct.
So normally the towel is used in the morning. You throw it in the washing machine. We don't want to say, oh, we want to see it dirty first.
Yeah, correct.
So that's how two of us.
In fact, sometimes when I shave and I go to shower, and once I just clean myself, I see blood on it.
Yes.
It's a new towel.
Exactly.
That
Why
is
do you
the end.
want to
That
keep
is the end of that.
If you don't even wash it immediately,
It
the stain won't go off as fast as it's supposed to go.
Absolutely.
Yes, the only place I have colored towels is in my kitchen.
Okay.
And why
yeah.
I use colored in the kitchen because of oil
Yeah,
and all that.
Yeah.
Oil,
It will even put you off when you are using white in the kitchen. When you see it,
exactly.
it will slow
Before
you
you
down.
know, it puts you like,
It will
oh,
slow you down.
it's dirty. Oh,
You know what?
goodness.
I think we are going to deep dive into communication now because we want to see how hygiene affects communication. But we've come to this point. I want us to just come to a close here. We're going to be bringing this topic again. We are going to deep dive into it to see how we can help our viewers there. So we bring this to a close, and we appreciate you for following us, and we want you to continue to follow us on our YouTube, where you can see more episodes for you to learn from. Thank you very much.